back to my channel, Black Girl Reviews. In today's video, I'll be talking about Tamera and Jordan from the show Sister Sister and analyzing their relationship in a way and just telling y'all why I do not like them together. I am so sorry if you seen my poll and thought like I was gonna analyze these relationships and praise them for what they were, but that is literally the exact opposite of what I am doing. I don't like Tamera and Jordan together, and I'm sick of seeing people praise them and shit on Tia and Tyreek. And I'm in no way saying that I like Tia and Tyreek together, because that's just not true. I don't think they're any better in any way, but I also don't think that they are as flawed as y'all make them seem, and I just feel like y'all praise Tamera and Jordan far too much and ignore their flaws. They literally have so many, and I'm gonna be calling them out today because yeah, this is one ship. Like, everybody loves them together. They are literally sisters, probably most favored couple. I'm gonna be telling y'all why I do not like them, why I would rather see Tamera with quite literally anyone else other than Jordan. So if you're interested in that, please make sure you subscribe, comment, let me know your thoughts, stuff like that. Also, I have a sty. I usually get them. It's nothing new. I mean, not all the time, but like I've had them before. But yeah, if my eye looks swollen, it's because it is. Nobody punched me. I feel like I always have an issue when I come on here, like every single time. Last time I was sick. Like, damn, can I calm down? But yeah, we're gonna get right into why Tamera is trash. Tamera and Jordan had a lot of issues. Number one being the constant arguing. Like, I understand arguing is a part of relationships. I get it. You're gonna disagree. You're gonna bicker. You're gonna, you're gonna fight. I get that. But it was so constant. And the fact that they got together by arguing is just a red flag number one to me. I might live in a fairy tale world. I might, be unrealistic. I might be delusional, whatever y'all want to call it, but I am not getting with my future man, my dream man, by arguing. I promise you, me and my future man are not going to be enemies to lovers. I will never be enemies with my future husband, a long-term boyfriend, nothing. I will never start a relationship off by arguing. That just seems so unhealthy to me. I am taking this a little serious. That's what I do. I know it's a show, but I am analyzing it, so I will be applying it to like real life. But yeah, I just feel like you should not get with somebody and y'all arguing. But yeah, we're going to talk about the episode and why I'm saying this. So in the episode Two's Company, Tia is sick of Tamera third wheeling with her and Tyreek, so she throws a party trying to get her a man basically, and Jordan shows up. And Jordan is a guy from school who she argues with in her journalism class. He's like head of the class. He checks Tamera's papers and he always has something to say about them. Like, he never gives her like her credit or give credit where it's due. Like, she feels like he's just picking on her and he just don't like her. So she tends to give him mouth. She rolls her eyes and does all of that. Like, she ain't with him because he's always got something to say. He makes her rewrite a paper, says it's trash basically, and he's like, well, you can always drop out. And she's like, well, no, because I like the paper. I'm gonna continue to do it. I'm gonna rewrite it. It's cool. So she ends up rewriting it, and he comes to this party to tell her how good it was and stuff like that. And before he can even get out like that, he actually likes this paper that she's written. She's like, you always got something to say. You can't just come up in my house and woo woo woo. Like, she's running off at the mouth. Like, girl, calm down. He ain't even said nothing yet. Like, pipe down. They start arguing and stuff like that, but at the end of the argument, it just comes out that they like each other. Typical, like, they're arguing, but like in the end, they're like, oh my god, you like me? Like, yes. Like, I cannot tell you how many times I have seen this exact scene in like so many other shows, like so many.
But then why didn't you say that? Because you argue with everything I say. I do not. You do too. You're doing it now. That's why it's so impossible for me to tell you that I like you. Well, that's ridiculous because I have no trouble saying I like you.
Cry me a river.
If I did, you'd pollute it.
You bleeding heart liberal.
Establishment puppet.
Do you want to kiss me as much as I want to kiss you?
I'm surprised someone as smart as you would have to ask.
But yeah, that's how they get together. But again, they get together by arguing, and I understand Jordan was trying to push Tamera to be her best and stuff like that, but he just come off as a jerk because you don't know this girl. People like to make it seem like they went to school together and they knew each other before this, but they never showed Jordan in any other episode. Like, this is his first appearance. Two's Company is his very first time on Sister Sister, so I just feel like you trying to show me tough love. I don't even know you. I don't even know you. Like, if you feel like I need to apply myself more, tell me that professionally. Like, why are you being rude? And oh my gosh, I hate this whole like narrative of if he's mean to you, that means he likes you. No, if you're mean to me, that means you're mean to me. That means that you don't like me. Like, when have you ever been mean to somebody that you like? Like, no, we're not in the second grade. We're not in middle school. What do you mean if he's mean then he likes me? Like, you better be a man. Be a teenage boy. Like, okay, they are teenagers, so what do them? Be a teenage boy who's about to be 18, about to be 19. Use your words and speak. Be mature about it. Say you got a crush. Like, say you want to holla. Like, what do you mean if he's mean then he likes you? That is a red flag. Like, I'm not dating nobody who's anything but nice to me. It might seem like I'm being unrealistic, but like, I don't know. Like, you don't gotta be corny and super sweet, but you don't gotta be rude either. Like, and I know I just called corny super sweet, but some people really do overdo the corn syrup. Like, it be super corny, but it be sweet too. It's like, damn, you're so nice. Thank you, but you're scaring me. The jump from episode 10 to episode 13 feels like such a big jump. I feel like we just missed a lot. They're so connected. We didn't get to see them get close to each other, get used to each other. They hop right into it. They are dating, of course, but it just seems so mature. And then like they're arguing like an old married couple in this episode. Episode 13, they're arguing like an old married couple, and I'm just like, what the fuck? Like, I know they got together by arguing, which again, red flag. Like, of course y'all are going to, if you start the argument, if you start the relationship off with arguing, y'all probably gonna be arguing a lot. Some people just aren't compatible, and I just feel like Jordan and Tamera were cute, but they weren't compatible. So in episode 13, the episode starts off with Tamera and Jordan arguing. Surprise, surprise, they are arguing over something so dumb too. They're literally arguing because Jordan said that he wouldn't give his seat up to Tamera if she was drowning. They just got done watching the Titanic, I think.
You want to give me your seat in the lifeboat? I'll take it.
You just leave me in a ship while you paddle away with a bunch of women?
Either you want to drown or you want to be in the lifeboat.
I want to be in the lifeboat, but I want the right to drown.
So stupid, literally so dumb, but they get over it. I mean, literally 3 minutes later or so into the episode, they get over it, and he's like, I'm so sorry for like saying this and that, and she's like, I'm sorry too, and they are apologizing and stuff, and he says that he loves her strong opinions, and she's like, I love that you love my strong opinions. Like, yeah, Jordan, quit line. You only like her strong opinions when they align with your opinions. Like, you do not like her strong opinions. But anyways, I guess it was a cute moment, whatever. But not even 5 minutes later, they start arguing again because the boys planned a date without the girls' knowledge, and they're like triple dating Tamera and Jordan, Tyreek and Tia and 𝙜𝙤𝙖𝙨 and Steven. So there's like a whole triple date thing. It's super cute. I really like their episodes together. Hate 𝙜𝙤𝙖𝙨, by the way. If y'all want a video on that, let me know. She's a horrible friend, and I could literally go on an hour rant about why I hate her and her character. Anyways, Tamera and Jordan, they're arguing because the boys planned a date without the girls' knowledge, and they're like, we're gonna go laser tag, then we're gonna go to eat, movies, stuff like that, everything without the girls' knowledge. And all Tamera was saying was like, why didn't you inform inform us. She literally asked him, why is this the first time I'm hearing about this? And he replies with, because this is my first time telling you. Like, he has such a smart mouth. That's not why I despise him in this episode. They get into this whole thing like, why do y'all get to decide, why you get to choose? And Jordan's like, ugh, you women. And before he can even finish his sentence, Tamera stands up and is like, whoa, you women. It makes their friends start going at it too, because Tyreek starts saying like, you know, women are emotional and stuff like that. And that whole conversation, Jordan is just always starting some stuff, and he's always saying something sexist. Like, I noticed that like every time him and Tamera have a disagreement, or she's a little bit angry at him or gets mad at something that he said, it's usually him talking down on a woman or him being just like straight up sexist. Jordan gives me the vibe that he still wants it to be the 1950s where women don't have rights. He says he loves Tamera's strong opinions and stuff like that, but how true is that? Like, honestly, how much can you like her strong opinions? You don't even want her to question you about where you're taking her out on a date. Like, all she wanted was to be informed, or like at least asked. He wants to be like a leader. Men are supposed to lead. He's that type of man, and I just cannot with them type of men. They give control and they want to pay all your bills so they can have the most say so in court. Nah, I'm on to y'all. Like, no, that's the kind of dude Jordan is, and that's why I do not like him. I never understood why people like Jordan so much, simply for this reason. He's annoying, he's sexist, and he's always speaking down on a woman. Every single time him and Tamera again have a disagreement, or like she gets mad at him or something, he's always saying something sexist. That is literally the only times that she gets mad, because he don't know how to he don't know how to be quiet. Shut your mouth with the traditional shit. Like, I'm not with all that men do this, girls do that. Like, some stuff, yeah, you gonna take out that trash and I'll wash the dish. But the whole like, I can't ask you about dates, you need to lead, be a woman and let me be a man and let me lead. No, I want to know the details. I want to know about the plans. I want to know about what we're doing. I don't want to just blindly follow you. That's what we're not gonna do. I will never blindly follow a man ever in my life. Like, I want to know about all the bills. I want to know about all the payments, all of where the money's going. And that's definitely the vibe Jordan gives. He just wants a traditional wife, traditional life. I literally hated Jordan this episode, and his friends sticking beside him didn't make it any better. And then he had his friends following him. Like, is this a freaking cult or what? Won't even let them make up with their girlfriends because he's still mad at Tamera. Like, this is not a package deal. And Tamera's not no better. She was making her friends follow her and be mad at their men because she was mad too. They were already over it, and then Tamera and Jordan were still going at it. Like, it's literally so weird. Like, why are you telling your grown, almost grown friends what to do in their relationship? I cannot stand Jordan, bro. Oh my gosh, I'm gonna try to refrain from saying that every second of this video, but please forgive me if you hear it 10 more times. Why did they have to make his character so unlikable? I feel like I would have shipped them more had he not been so against women. He was a super odd character. Like, yeah, he was cute and they had cute moments, but that is literally where it began and where it ended for me. Tia and Tyreek may not have been the most stable, okay, whatever, but at least they have some depth. At least they had a real feeling connection. Like, I feel like we skipped a whole lot of steps with Tamera and Jordan, and I don't know if it's because like Tyreek was there longer, but like Jordan literally seemed like he came and just they hopped right into it. We didn't see him walking around school previously, nothing. We just gonna get right into the shit, right into the dating. We don't get to see a first date. We don't get to nothing. Like, where's the storyline? So the girls make a list of laws, and it's simple stuff like girlfriend must get 2 calls a day, gotta say good morning, stuff like that, like simple stuff. And Tyreek and Steven are okay with it, and Steven is the obvious man, if you forgot, because I always do. So Steven and Tyreek are okay with it, and next thing you know, here come Jordan. He's like, if you accept these laws, they're gonna run all over you. It's gonna be law this, no more coupon dates, they're gonna be setting up laws for everything. And the boy boys are like, you know what? You right. We're going back on strike. And it's just a whole another war. And he also pulls out the you women thing again. Like, not only are you interfering with your friend's relationship now, you're also being disrespectful. Like, why are you starting the you women thing again? And you already see how your girlfriend reacted to it the first time.
No, heck no. You women always come.
No, he did not go there again.
Oh, yes, he did.
Yeah, I'm there. You women are crazy.
At this point, you're just disrespectful and you don't care about your girlfriend's feelings. Like, literally, why? But a couple days later after that, Tia and Tyreek and Steven and Diabion, they like, you're not gonna keep me away from my man and you're not gonna keep me away from my girlfriend. So, sorry, y'all on y'all own. Y'all can bicker and fight all y'all want, but we made up. Jordan and Tamera end up forgiving each other by the end of the episode and talk about how, like, their friends are able to argue and still like each other and how they can also do that. And I'm just like, okay, that was cute. Jordan, you're still freaking, he's so like, Jordan has the most woman hating vibe that I just cannot ignore. This is only his second episode. Like, the jump from episode 10, which is the episode he's introduced in, to episode 13, he literally goes from like likable to like unlikable so super quick. Like, after this episode, I literally started watching out for him. Like, what could you possibly do to ruin my mood today? But honestly, he don't even do too much. Like, in this season, I wrote down so many notes where it's just like nothing happens. But when stuff do happen and when they do argue, it's usually over something sexist. So yeah, I feel like this would be a great time to slide into Jordan and all his woman hating comments. In the episode Ladies' Choice, Jordan and Tamera have the opportunity to meet a pro basketball player named Lisa Leslie. Tamera's acting pretty normal, you know, she's giving her props, telling her how great she is and stuff like that. And of course, it's an autographing, so Jordan asks her to sign an article that he wrote about women's basketball. She reads the title and it's called Cute Chicks Who Can Jump. And she seems a little bit, I don't want to say offended, but a little thrown off by this, and he notices this because he's like, is that offensive? The lady's just a little thrown off because like she's in a whole WNBA and your whole article is about cute chicks who can jump.
I would like for you to sign this article I wrote about the WNBA in my school paper.
WNBA, cute chicks can jump.
It was a little joke. Just a little play on words, you know. It was stupid. Yeah, it was stupid.
We haven't been dating all that long.
People already downplay the WNBA and say like, don't nobody watch that shit. Girls suck, girls are weak, it's nothing compared to the NBA. Like, nobody want to watch women's basketball, nobody watches women's basketball. Jordan doing this, I learned this from my last video, one of my last videos that I posted. I can't hold older shows up to like a 2025 standard. Like, this was the 90s, so jokes like this weren't really all that bad, but just by the look on her face, you can tell she didn't like the name of the article. It kind of downplayed the whole like WNBA thing, kind of downplayed her success a little bit because she's like, I'm not just a cute chick who can jump, and that's not all women basketball players are. But of course, he's a man and he's Jordan, so all he's gonna see is cute chicks who can jump. That's where his mind is. He's so dumb. I literally don't see how anybody could ship him with Tamera. Like, Tamera was dumb and clueless and a little naive, but Jordan was just a horrible person. Literally anybody else. The thing about this scene is that you can tell Tamera is embarrassed. Like, she quite literally smacks him on his arm and says, idiot, what are you trying to embarrass me, or don't make a fool out of me, or something like that. But it kind of fades out as Tyreek starts talking, so you can't really hear it, kind of fades off. But I heard that. I had my headphones on, I was like, I heard that one, girl. This moment was small, but it very much proved my point. I loved it. Well, I love that it proved my point because he is so freaking sexist. He always got something to say about women, and he just gives off the vibe that he think women should like stay in the kitchen type shit. Like, he's that kind of dude, and I hate that for Tamera, and I hate that y'all ship him with my girl Tamera. Like, please. Another incident that is kind of small but still proves my point is the episode In Sickness and in Health. And in Sickness and in Health, Darcy is coming, I'm talking like I just know who Darcy is. Tia's aunt is coming from somewhere and her name is Aunt Darcy, and Lisa doesn't really like her. That's not really important. I'm just letting y'all know a bit about Darcy. She's very male-centered. She's one of them girls, one of them women who just never grow out of the boy crazy stage. So Darcy's coming to stay for a little bit, and Tamera is getting a place together, and she asks Jordan to help her like do some stuff around the house so Darcy will feel like at home, it'll be clean. You know, people clean up when they're having company, and Jordan doesn't want to help because he's not with the whole Susie homemaker vibe. Mind you, the Susie homemaker vibe is simple everyday living stuff that everybody as humans is supposed to do. Like, you're supposed to clean, you're supposed to cook. Like, he doesn't want to do anything that isn't seen as manly, and it pisses me off. Like, you are not this big macho man, like, at all.
Come on, guys. Look, it'll be easy. You can serve the double eggs, and Jordan, you serve the tea. Yeah.
Oh, whoa. I'm not down with that Susie homemaker vibe.
This episode, this particular situation only makes me so mad. Like, okay, you don't want to help me clean up and get ready for my auntie to come visit. That's you. You don't want to do that. That's fine. But then hops right in the kitchen to go help Ray with the sink because that's more manly. Like, he doesn't want to help fold clothes and stuff and help his girlfriend, but he'll go help Ray fix a sink. It's given like he was raised like that, honestly. Like a dad or any male figure just drilled it in his head, like, be manly, be tough. That's the vibe Jordan gives me, and I literally hate men like that because they can't do simple things without needing to feel manly. Like, you need to feel manly, you need to feel like you're head of household. Like, oh my god, like, that is so freaking tiring. I don't know why Tamera put up with him like for so long. Like, spoiler alert, but they make it out of the show. Like, he don't want to do anything that isn't seen as manly or that might make him look a little feminine. Like, and please tell me how is cooking and cleaning gonna make you look feminine? Then you're helping your girlfriend. Like, you literally ditched your girlfriend to help her father because that made you feel more like a man. Helping your girlfriend did not make you feel more like a man, but helping her father did. So he doesn't want to help Tamera and them get ready for when Darcy comes. Okay, cool. You want to go in there with my daddy? Okay, cool. But when Darcy gets here and starts feeding into his ego, calling him a big strong man and stuff like that, he wants to wait on her hand and foot, literally fighting with Tyreek over who can wait on Darcy hand and foot. You'd rather wait on this lady who's boosted your ego and wait on her hand and foot than to help your girlfriend because you're not with their Susie homemaker vibe.
Would I be too much in your way if I got myself a little glass of water? My throat's a tad dry.
I'll get it. Well, you know what? I'm about to sleep. No. You're helping Ray. Hey, I'm getting the water she asked me.
Like I said, men like this, honestly, I could not date a man like this. Like, you're gonna cook, you're gonna clean, you're gonna wash a dish, you're gonna take out the trash, you're going to keep house just as much as I keep house. You're going to do like, you're gonna do something around here. Like, I'm not your maid, bro. Like, I can cook, I can clean. Like, I'm not gonna be sitting there doing nothing. But let's say I'm sick, I need you to know how to properly clean. I need you to know how to properly take care of the house if I need a break or something. Like, literally anything. What if I get pregnant and you got to do most of the stuff around the house and now you don't know how because I've been doing it all these years? You've got to know how to do something. People like Jordan, you can't just go through life like, oh, I'm too masculine, I'm too tough to wash a dish, I'm too tough to fold clothes and towels and stuff. You're not too tough for basic living, bro. Like, you're just not.
Are those mechanics' hands I see serving eggs? And look, Susie Homemaker is helping.
What would you do if you live on your own? That's why dudes' freaking apartments be so freaking gross, bro. Like, oh my gosh, y'all got too much freaking say-so in there, and it's just a mess because your mom's not there to clean up after you. I've seen it. It's sickening. Go through life with this idea in their head that women do this, men do this, and those two sides do not cross. I'm not doing no women stuff. My girl can't do no manly stuff. Like, all that tradition traditional, like, men gotta do this, women got, like, no, we gonna do what we need to do to have a clean household. And if that means you need to help me pick up some slack around the house, then that's just what that means. But yeah, Jordan, he was just the definition of toxic masculinity. Like, if I'm being honest, he couldn't even help his girlfriend fold some clothes and clean around the house. But as soon as this old lady start calling him all big and tough, he's waiting on her hand and foot. He can't help his girlfriend fold and clean, but he'll rather go help her daddy work on the sink. Anyway, I promise you, I bring a home and he'd rather hang out with my father. I see everything as a red flag. Sometimes I be coloring them freaking green flags red myself. I don't care. I told y'all it's real strict over here. Strictville. Strict. What's that song on TikTok? Grip. Strict. It's like strict or nothing. Like, people really be trying to play around. I can't let people play around. Jordan wasn't a terrible boyfriend. He wasn't disrespectful to Tamera. He had a great relationship with Ray, which I really liked. He was always in the kitchen with Ray. Even when he wasn't trying to get away from Tamera, he was just always in there with Ray. And I really do feel like it's a good thing to have a good relationship with your partners, like parents and stuff like that. Even though we never see his, we don't really see much of Jordan's outside life, like outside of Tamera. We do see it, but obviously not as much as like the main character. So yeah, he's always with Tamera's dad. I just love that. Super sweet. Like I said, I don't dislike their relationship, y'all. Please do not think that. I don't hate it. Yeah, I do. Well, let me say it like this. They had good moments. They did. But them bad moments, like, I'm analyzing here and I'm just thinking, like, he would have been gone if this was me. Like, he's got so many red flags and I just can't ignore stuff like that. Like I said, if this was me, he would have been gone. He would have been scratched off of the list already. Like, because literally, what is your point? I told y'all, every single time that Tamera and Jordan argued, it was over something like sexist that he had said. And I know, y'all, I meant to say this, I know what misogyny is. I keep saying woman hating, and that is quite literally the definition of misogyny. And I just don't want y'all to think I don't know what it is. I know what it is. I don't know. I ain't used it. I just had to let y'all know because I keep using like woman hating. He's a woman hater. He is a misogynist, okay? I know. The whole you women thing, downplaying a pro athlete because she's a girl, the whole Susie homemaker vibe thing, like, he has so many red flags. And again, don't know why people love him so much. Like, literally, let me know. If you love Jordan and Tamera, let me know why. And please don't be like, oh, well, I just never thought about it that deep. Well, this conversation isn't for you. But no, seriously, like, if you like Jordan, why? Give me a reason. And even if it is like, oh, I never thought about it that much, because honestly, if I wasn't analyzing the show, I wouldn't have noticed it that much either. Honestly, yeah, I would have. He's annoying. It sticks out. Those moments where he's just outright hating on women, like, I cannot ignore those, like, at all. And they really overshadow his good moments for me. Like, yeah, I'll, say y'all are cute and you and Tamera are cute and all that. I love the Cinderella episode. Shoeless is a great episode, but you're only being this nice to Tamera because you find her attractive. And the fact that I know that, it makes all the other moments feel like nothing. He has no redemption arc or anything. It's just his character. Like, I hate it so much because even Tyreek is nothing like Jordan. Like, Tyreek acts nothing like this. And that's why I'm saying, like, y'all always want to point out Tia and Tyreek's flaws. Like, Jordan and Tamera's not right here. Jordan is quite literally a misogynist and nobody ever points it out. Every comment section I've seen, like, of their clips and stuff like that, it's nothing but praise and people talking about how unstable Tyreek and Tia was. Like, yeah, but look at Tamera and Jordan. They were always arguing. Her boyfriend is crappy. Like, hello, look over here. The episode Double Talk really pisses me off, and honestly, it's by far my least favorite Jordan and Tamera episode, to the point where it actually made me dislike him and Tamera a little more. Well, Jordan a lot more, Tamera a little bit more. So Tamera is sick and she can't host her radio talk show where she gives out advice to women. I'm not really sure if it's just women or if it's women and men. I do remember when she got the job, I just don't remember what it consists stuff. Anyways, she's sick, and of course she got a twin sister, so she asked her sister to fill in for her. But of course Tia's ass gets stage fright per usual. I'm so sick of this girl. Like, can't nobody even see you? Like, what are you getting stage fright for? And at this point, quit asking her to do anything that involves the freaking public, because every single time she gotta speak in front of a group of people or something, she frees up. Like, okay, I get it. Like, some people got stage fright, some people are camera shy, but ain't nobody even there. Like, girl, you are not on the Breakfast Club. Just speak. They don't even know what you look like. Like, just talk. Like, oh my gosh, she did this the day of the talent show. She frees up during the auditions and stuff. The day they went on that slime party thing and they gotta answer the question, she's so smart, but she can't answer nothing because she done froze up. She is always freezing up. Like, quit asking this girl to do stuff. She literally is always freezing up. I'm sick of it. This really made me mad because, girl, can't nobody even see you. Can't nobody even see you, and you over here, oh my god, like, I can't say nothing. Can't nobody even see you this time. Like, girl, all that stage fright stuff, like, people who are, I'm not even gonna say people who are camera shy, because, like, but then again, I don't really understand camera shyness, because it's just a camera. Like, what are you shy about? What is so scary? I know it's somebody watching this who is camera shy. I promise you it's fine. It's just a camera. Like, it's okay. Tia freezes up, so she can't do it. Tamera's sick, so Jordan thinks quickly, unfortunately, and takes the place of Tia. And his ass start giving out the worst advice ever to women.
Jordan's ruining my show with that male gibberish.
Mind you, Tamera has a woman-based audience. Like, that is who her main demographic is, I'm sure. I can't remember. I ain't gonna put my life on it. Anyways, Jordan starts giving out the worst advice ever. This one specific caller calls, and her name is Lisa. And by the way, I am not talking about Tia's mom. This girl's name just happens to be Lisa too. So a lady named Lisa calls into the radio show and asks if her new boyfriend was wrong for not wanting to take her skiing because she looks fat in her skiing outfit. And he dead ass asked this lady on air, well, how much do you weigh? And he didn't stop there. I know, audible gas, because excuse me, I would have hung up the call. But again, he asked her, how much do you weigh? And then proceeds to ask her, are you bungee?
Be real with me, Linda. How much do you weigh? Then maybe he's trying to save you some embarrassment.
If he really loves me, my size shouldn't matter.
It matters when you tumble down the slope and take out the lodge.
Like, oh my gosh. And I know so many people have mixed opinions and feelings about this and topics like this, because some people feel like you can ask a woman her weight. Like, some people honestly just hate fat people. Like, let's just be honest. Like, some people are just fat phobic, and that's just what it is. They try to disguise it as like you know, concern for their health and stuff like that. But you know, one thing I learned being an adult and a human with compassion is that even if you ask somebody something, your intention does not equal impact. So even if you ask somebody something out of concern, it might not come off that way. And the fact that you asked her this on air, like, I know for a fact that it was not genuine. Your boyfriend don't want to take you skiing because you look fat in your freaking suit, and then you're gonna ask her how much she weighs. Like, what does that matter? And I don't care, like, y'all could be like, oh, that's so sensitive, you're being so sensitive. Like, yeah, people need to be more sensitive to people's feelings. Like, I don't care what your personal opinion is on like their body and stuff like that. Like, y'all will take any chance to body shame somebody. Jordan was definitely out of hand for this, and the fact that it don't even stop here, he tells this lady to back away from the buffalo wings and head towards the gym. Like, can we please stop with this narrative that all big people just eat so much and eat? Like, that's not it. Like, this girl could have been going through anything. And yes, I'm taking this seriously because, again, that's what I'm doing here. I am applying my analyzing to real life. Like, if I was in a situation, I know it's not that serious, it might not seem that serious, but it honestly is serious. Like, he is such a jerk, and I told y'all, he's only nice to women who he finds attractive. Like, he's not going to be nice to a bigger woman because he is not attractive to bigger women. Tamera comes on to the show after she gets done healing stuff, like, and she wasn't even fully healed. She just heard how crazy he was talking to her viewers and giving out horrible advice. So she goes down to the station to take back over. But she asked him, she said, so would you date me still if I gained 50 pounds? And he was like, yeah. She was like, You just playing it safe. Mind you, Lisa, Tia's mom this time, is listening at home. And she's like, yeah, that was a good answer. Like, you should say you would date your girlfriend if she gained 50 pounds. She's like, you're just saying that because I'm not 50 pounds heavier. Like, you're just saying that. Basically saying, if I went out and gained 50 pounds right now, you would not want me. And he was like, yeah, I will still want you. I mean, you gained 5 right now and I ain't tripping. Like, he's so insensitive. He is so insensitive to women's feelings. Like, I don't care, call women sensitive, whatever, like whatever. Y'all literally cry over and 2K and shit. Like, please, calling women sensitive, like, bye. And you're probably wondering why I said this made me hate Tamera more, but she stays with him after this. Like, this is moment, how many red flags have we seen? Just think about behind closed doors. I personally cannot stay with a dude who is fat phobic, who's sexist. I need my man, I'm sorry, you gotta be nice. You can't be homophobic, you can't be fat, you can't be none of the obics, baby. You can't be none of that. And I know people's gonna be like, that's unrealistic. Well, I guess I'll be single. You can't be nice to all women, then no. You only nice to women who you would date. That's not okay with me. Some girls be like, I want my man to be me. I want my man to only be nice to me. Like, I don't want him flirting with nobody else, obviously, but flirting is not human decency and regular kindness. Like, that's not the same thing. You can be nice to other bitches. Jordan's cute and all, he's my type on the outside, but the way he be acting, he would have been broken up with on the first episode. And I feel like Tamera low-key be ignoring the stuff he be doing, and even Tia, like in the first, well, that wasn't the first episode, I think it was episode 13, but yeah, she was like, Jordan never used to argue with me like this, like we never used to argue this much when we first started dating. And Tia's like, yeah, y'all did used to argue like this, you just thought it was cute. And Tamara's like, no, I just thought he was cute. And I'm just like, girl, please get a grip on life. Like, your man is quite literally a woman hater. Like, he needs to join the He-Man woman hating club. Was that him?
Do solemnly swear to be a He-Man and hate women and not play with them or talk to them unless I have to.
Nah, that wasn't him. I'm low-key the only person ever to clock his tea. I have never seen a video of somebody calling out the fact that he was so horrible. Like, he was quite literally just the worst. Like, between him and Tyreek, I would rather be with Tyreek. I don't know how I almost forgot to add this in here, knowing it's like the biggest reason that I have as to why I do not support their relationship, or not even why I don't support it, why I don't feel like they should have ended up together. So in the episode My Father's House, Jordan is like avoiding going to church with Tamera. She invites him to go to church with her once, and he's like, oh, I have to go to church with my dad that Sunday. But she found out he was lying by calling his house, and she found out that his dad was actually out of town, so there's no way that, you know, he could have went to church with his daddy. Jordan is like, are you checking up on me now? Like, he gets real defensive once Tamera tells him, like, I know you didn't go to church with your dad. Like, I know that. He's like, are you checking up on me now? And I'm just like, Jordan, pipe down. Like, you're the one who's over here sneaking around. Like, just tell her that you don't want to go to church, because it's obvious that that is what the problem is. Tamara's like, I just wanted to know where you were. Like, duh, you're my boyfriend. He's like, oh, well, it ain't got nothing to do with you. I just don't go to church, like, ever. I guess he was sick of beating around the bush, because he just straight up tells her, like, he don't even put up a fight, really.
Are you checking up on me now?
No, I was just wondering where you were.
Watching the game.
And that's more important than going to church with me?
Look, Tamara, this has nothing to do with you. I just don't go to church. Ever.
Basically, stop asking me. The reason he gives Tamera for not wanting to go to church with her is that hypocrites go to church. Only hypocrites go to church. You know, they clean up their act on Sunday, and then all throughout the rest of the week, they out here acting like fools. So he don't want to be surrounded by people like that. He thinks that's all church goers are. It's all they do. And that's why I'm saying, like, their relationship realistically would not have worked out. Like, they get into this argument. She's like, I don't know how long this will last if you can't go to church. We can't even discuss discuss church. Like, I don't know how far this relationship will go, which is honest. Like, you cannot be in a relationship with somebody who you don't have the same religious beliefs as. Like, and I feel the same way about like politics and stuff like that. Like, you cannot be in a relationship with somebody and y'all have completely different political views. Y'all have completely different religious views. Like, that just don't work like that. And y'all know dang well, like, I'm sure it's happened, but I'm also sure that it ended in like a really bad breakup or a divorce. And if you're, you know, in a relationship where y'all have different religious views and different political views, honestly, let me know how that's going for you. Or if you know somebody like that, please let me know how that's going. Like, I want to know, because I'm not saying that it can't work. I'm just saying I don't see how that could work. Tamera even asked Jordan, like, do you think I'm a hypocrite? Because I'm definitely a churchgoer. And he's like, her, I don't want to make a big deal about this. And he storms off. And I'm just like, see, this is what I'm talking about. This is what I'm talking about. Like, they should not have ended up together. This episode should have been the moment where they broke up. Realistically, this should have broken them up. We finally heard why Jordan actually doesn't want to go to church, and it's because his mom abandoned them for a deacon. He said that his mom was an avid churchgoer. They were the first people there when the church opened up. They were the last people to leave. Honestly, I was not expecting this to be the storyline. Like, his mom abandoned him and his family for the deacon. No wonder. Like, not that I agree with what he's saying at all, but I could see kind of a little bit why he resents the church. But if anything, I would expect him to resent like a specific church, not a whole religion. You know what I'm saying? And Tamera even, oh my gosh, this was kind of out of pocket, but kind of real. I don't really know. I'm kind of conflicted here. But anyways, Tamera's like, so if your mama ran off with a teacher, you would never go to school again? He was pissed. He was like, see, it's why I want to tell you. Y'all won't ever understand. People like you, churchgoers, y'all would never understand. And I'm just like, oh my gosh, like, that was kind of out of pocket. Like, girl, but it kind of was a good comparison. Like, you can't just talk down on a whole religion and a whole group of people because of something that your mother did. And Tamera says it's like, you can't blame church for what your mother did. He ends up breaking down, and Tamera does comfort him, like, even after he just went off on her like that. She's a really good girlfriend in this moment. I just don't really understand how this would have worked in like 5 years. At the end of the episode, Jordan says, I want to forgive her, I just can't.
I'm trying to understand, Jordan.
Well, then let me help you. Think of all the neighborhood gossip my family had to pretend we didn't hear. Or how embarrassing it was to go to that church Sunday after Sunday. I want to forgive her, but I can't.
Well, I'll pray that you do.
And that's it. Church is connected to something very traumatic for him. So again, I get it. Just because I don't agree with something does not mean that I don't understand it. Also, I want to add that going to church was such an important thing for Tamera. I don't fully believe that this is the last time they would have had this conversation, just because it is so important to her. So yeah, I definitely feel like even though he ended up going to the church at the end, I feel like this would have been a deal breaker for Tamera realistically. But I do get the point of showing him like going to church at the end. It just shows that he did try and the effort was there. But like I said, realistically, I feel like this would have been a deal breaker for Tamera. I'm already on my last reason as to why I hate this ship, and I hate that for me. I feel like Tamera and Jordan got together way too close to college. I know that high school sweethearts exist and people make it out of high school and out of college together and stuff like that, but I don't know, like the whole college thing, like I know most people find love in college. People want to explore new things in college, and I really think that they just shouldn't have gotten together knowing that, you know, they might not go to the same college. And Tamera wasn't even planning on going to a college until she met Jordan, and you know, everything started being in motion. She's seeing all her friends starting to apply to colleges and stuff, and she's realizing she can't do that same thing. So she starts, you know, panicking, and he, you know, he supports her. He is a really good supporter. I'm gonna talk about that later, but yeah, he supported her really well, and he's the reason that she ended up getting into college by supporting her. So I mean, without him, she probably wouldn't have been there in a sense of like support, because she had already given up on herself and stuff like that. And I don't want to take away that from their relationship, but I do feel like they got together like way too close to college. Like, even if he did support her, I still feel like there's something that could have waited. She could have waited until she got to college or like entered the next phase of her life to get a man, knowing that she wanted like a long-term thing and stuff like that. They were in mature relationships at this time and she was ready for that boyfriend. But I feel like you should not get a boyfriend like your senior year of high school or like the end of your junior year. Like, don't do that. You know you're going away. You know you're probably not going to be home and stuff like that. And I was right. She literally moves to freaking Africa with her biological dad at the end. But I mean, shit, the girls talk about this themselves. And I hate to admit that I agree with 𝙜𝙤𝙖𝙨 when she said that they need to not cut their boyfriends off, but yeah, basically cut their boyfriends off when they get to college, because how are you gonna spread your wings if your man is sitting on your feathers? In words of 𝙜𝙤𝙖𝙨, Tamera's like, Jordan's all the man I need. All I need is Jordan, blah blah blah. And the next scene, he's literally coming into the living room with pickles and a sandwich hanging out his mouth. Well, he got the pickles in his mouth. He got freaking sandwich this big, triple 4-layer sandwich in his hand. And they made him really goofy this episode, I guess, to showcase the fact that he's not mature or not a college man and they need to look for college men and stuff like that. But he never acted this goofy. Like, he was not goofy like that at all. So the whole mustard on his chin, can't eat a sandwich right, pickles hanging out his mouth, like, he's never done that. That's why I say I feel like we missed a lot of like relationship development between them two, because like, when has Jordan ever been goofy? But after she sees that he's just not as mature as she's wanting, and you know, she starts taking what Dee said into consideration, she asked him like, is it okay if we keep our relationship on the DL when we get to college? And he's like, yeah, that's fine with me. Like, it's 3 honeys for every man on campus. 3 girls for every man. Oh my gosh, like yeah, she brought it up, but in Tamera's defense, she wasn't even thinking about this until 𝙜𝙤𝙖𝙨 said something. Well, it seemed like he been thinking about this. Like, it really do seem like he thought about this a while ago and been thinking about this. He's like, yeah, that's fine.
How would you feel if, when we got to college, we, you know, kept our relationship sort of on the down low?
Oh, cool with me?
What you mean, cool with me?
Shoot, I read that there's 3 honeys for every man on Michigan's campus. Go Wolverines!
Now I'm mad because I said keep it on the down low. I didn't say anything about no 3 hoes on you, nigga. Like, now you doing too much and now you going too far. Like, now I'm mad. But yeah, this kind of threw me because it's just like, Jordan and Tamera, like, why don't y'all just break up? Like, y'all are too cool about not putting y'all relationship on display for what? Just in case another person come and snatch you up? Want to snatch you up? You don't want to seem like you off the market, but you are? That is mind-boggling. Just break up. That's why I said they got together too close to college. Honorable mention being the Freaknik episode. Like, why was Tamera out there flirting with everybody like she did not have a boyfriend? They could have just broke up and she didn't have to be sneaking around giving people fake names. She was talking to like 10 different dudes, telling people she was Maya, telling people that she was Jamaican, and she's like, I just want to have a little fun, because they got there before Jordan and Tyreek. And if you don't know what Freaknik is, it's like a freak party in Atlanta. But yeah, I just don't understand why they couldn't broke up. Like, then you wouldn't have to be sneaky and worrying about when Jordan's getting there. Like, I know she wanted to have fun, and that's what I'm saying. Like, you can have your fun. Like, why not just break up? Y'all are experiencing like the college life and you want to be free. You want to be able to talk to this dude, this dude, this dude. Just break up. Like, it's really not that hard to do. And it's not like y'all been dating all that long. Like, just break up with him. Some people don't think that flirting is cheating, but please, it definitely is. Like, why are you talking to multiple different dudes? Like, I know she's never gonna see them again because this is in Atlanta and they don't live in Atlanta, so she's more than likely never gonna see them again. But it's still like the principle, like, let my nigga be out in Atlanta entertaining hoes during a Freaknik.
What are you doing?
I'm socializing.
Did you forget you have a boyfriend?
Michigan Tamera has a boyfriend.
This way, spring break Tamera can have a little innocent fun without feeling guilty about Jordan.
Tell me that's not cheating. I don't give a fuck what you want to call it. It's definitely disrespectful and uncalled for. Like, just break up at this point. So it is later on in the day because I just got sick of talking, but this is the end of this video. I hope you all enjoyed it and enjoyed my discussion. I hope that everything came across clear and just how I was trying to make it come across. I did touch on some pretty, like, you know, sensitive topics. I talked about misogyny and being fatphobic and stuff like that, and I really just hope it translated well because, like, I don't be like saying what I mean all the time, and I like hop in and clarify, but yeah, I just hope that everything came across clearly. Nobody's offended unless, you know, like it's meant to offend you, if you know what I mean. If you know what I mean, you know what I mean? So yeah, I just can't wait to see y'all's comments and stuff like that, because I know there are so many people who just love Tamera and Jordan. A lot of people ship them and stuff like that. I personally just do not. I mean, like I said, they had some cute moments, but after that, what is there? I have to look deeper than that. This is more than surface level. I have to look deeper. I have to reach. I know it's gonna be somebody who's like, oh my god, this girl is reaching, but I have to reach. I feel like when you reach and you dig deeper than the surface level, that's when it becomes fun. Like, who wants something on the surface freaking level? I have to reach. I have to look for things. I have to pay attention to stuff that, you know, most people wouldn't if, you know, they were just watching it for fun. And also, I want to say this again, even though I know, oh my god, my hair's stuck. Even though I know I already said this once, I am in no way saying that Tia and Tyreek were any more stable or anything. I'm not. I'm gonna make a video about them too next. I just had to do this video first because people are always talking so bad about Tyreek and Tia, like Tamera and Jordan are just the perfect ideal couple. Like, no, there are two people in a couple, and if half of that couple is horrible, I can't just be like, oh, this relationship perfect. Like, no, it's not perfect, not in the freaking slightest. People can have their favorites and stuff like that, and people have their favorites for all different reasons. I'm not here to try to make you change your mind about who you're rooting for. That's not what I'm doing. I am here to say that, I mean, that's your favorite couple and you're talking so bad about this couple over here, but have you even looked deeper into this couple that you're claiming is so perfect? So yeah, thank you all so much for watching. Make sure you subscribe, comment, and turn on post notifications so you can get notified every time I post. I try to post often, more than once a month. So yeah, subscribe, comment, post notifications, and I will see you all next time. Bye.